All right, Chart Nation. What is up? Let me get this camera here a little bit. What is up? What is up? All right, guys, we're just going to do a little bit of a Bitcoin update, right? I like to do a Bitcoin update every single night, every single day. Look at a lot of altcoins. Look at, NQ, Apple, just the big ones, ES, NQ. But today, just kind of wanted to introduce myself and talk a little bit about my role here, what I'm going to be doing, how you can be benefiting through me. I got to tell you, I'm so excited to be working back with Lev, man, my dog. This dude has worked for years and he has no quit in him. He has no quit in him. And I tell you, I have worked with thousands of traders all over the world. I have traveled literally every inch of the world meeting traders, professional traders, phony influencers. I have seen it all. And I got to tell you that I can only count on one hand, traders who have actually paid a bill with their trading gains. For the most part, the trading game is all the same. People put a bunch of money in and get wrecked, or they don't know what they're doing, and they don't even know if they're in the profit or in the zero. They just have this dream that they just want to make money. And I'll tell you that I don't know many traders that have bought their house with their efforts. And Lev is one of those people. So let that sink in on what can be done and who you're fucking with, right? Because I always want to know, who am I fucking with? Who are these people? Which is why I posted the PNL of one of my accounts in the group, which I will always be showing, just to show you the reality of what can be done and what the people here are doing. And I got to tell you, I really love what Lev is doing. And what Lev is, I don't know if you know what we're doing here, but we are taking the years of experience, the spending the money, the using different tools, and wrapping it all up into an indicator to give to you to save you time, to save you time, to save you pain, to save you those. I mean, it's just the indicator is created to indicate. But what goes into it is years of, I wish I had this. And if I had this information, oh, if I only knew that information. So what it does is it tucks everything into something that you can have on your screen. But if you don't understand and appreciate what it is and what it took to make, then a lot of times it can just be something that can actually damage people. But if you know how to use it and if you know what it is, it can actually be something that can change your life. So I'm excited for you to be here. I'm going to go through today a little bit of the Bitcoin analysis. And this is a channel that I've been doing here for a while. I do a little bit of a Bitcoin update for people who want to trade Bitcoin, just see how the market's going. And I'm going to show you some of the different tools that I use. And I'm also going to explain to you some of the tools that are being integrated into the indicators that Lev is always creating and updating, showing you the best information. So with that, right? First off, one of the things that we always want to do when we come to the charts is we want to review context. What is context? Context is the state of the market. If you think about it like a story, right? When you turn the page and you're reading the story, I'll put it to you like this. If I took a book and I opened it to the middle, I don't have any context on the characters. I have to go back and get a context, right? I could read something that says, "Oh, Dorothy is going into the supermarket." It could be on the previous page that Dorothy was starving, right? Or she didn't have any money. So if I don't understand the context, then I'm not ready for that page. So one of the first things that I always like to do when I approach the charts is I like to review the context. The context is, what is the market doing? Where is the market trying to go? The market is always trying to go somewhere because it is trying to do something. It is an auction, and you always have to be thinking about it like that. So right here, we can say to ourselves that, first off, we can just take a wide view, and we could say to ourselves, right here, in this period, where's the market trying to go? Well, it seems that the market was trying to go up, up, up. And then all of a sudden, the market has been going down, down, down. So on the greater scale of things, the market is trying to go up, but locally, the market is beginning to go sideways. This is very important to know because when the market goes sideways, it starts to auction into a range. And when we have a range, we can actually look at the value of the range. So for that, I'm going to use my fixed range volume tool, this little tool right here, and I'm going to pull it from the beginning of where we started to go sideways to the current price action. Now, I want to give you a little bit of an indication of what is going on now. So now that we have that, if we zoom on in, we can start to see that the key areas that we want to see here is the value area low, the point of control, and the value area high. Because it always works like an auction. If you claim the value area low, you're probably going to get sucked like a magnet to the point of control. If you claim the point of control, you're probably going to get sucked to like a magnet to the value area high. Now, there are little things in between there. There are horizontal support and resistance. There's naked point of controls. There's VWAPs. There's all types of stuff. And then inside of there, you have patterns that are in there. You have Elliott waves that are in there. You have all types of little things that are in there. But I want to show you the little things that we will be giving you and we will be showing you. So this morning, right? You can see here we had a big bounce. Now, why did we have a big bounce? Well, VWAP is a very important tool that I like to use. And there's a tool called the anchored VWAP. So if I take the lowest point of this price action and I click it right here to this lowest point. Now, what this is going to do is this is going to measure the volume, right? And the price. If the price goes up and the volume is catching up, they're always going to meet at an arc. When they meet at an arc, we're going to have a reaction because if the price goes up, but the volume doesn't go up, well, then there's a mix match in what it's worth. Back when it gets back to where the price and the value, then usually typically we see a reaction, right? Sometimes it falls right through, sometimes it bounces right up. But if we have some confluence at that level, meaning there's something else that some other market is looking at, then we can expect a reaction. So now here I kind of want to zoom in here and I want to show you what happened this morning. Well, what happened this morning was we had that VWAP from the all-time low, and look where we had that bounce, and we saw a nice move to the upside. And another thing that we had was we also had that value area low of that range. So those two things met, right? And together, they caused enough of a reaction where we saw that huge bounce. Now, where are we going up to? We're going up to another VWAP. So the market is always trying to go somewhere. It's trying to go where the price is fair. It's trying to go trap traders. It's trying to go here. It's trying to go there. When it gets there, it wants to do something. When it does something, that's when your indicator is going to come in handy. We can show you where. And the indicator that we have designed can show you what. If you think about like a quarterback's job is to make the play, right? And so a lot of you might be coming here and you're coming to YouTube and you're saying, just tell me what to do. No. You're the quarterback. Don't act like the receiver. We are here to guide you through on the market dynamics and show you these things. But always remember this, you are the quarterback. You are responsible. It's up to you to know to when to throw the ball. So if the quarterback is here and he sees the play, what does the quarterback need? He needs the defense to be in the right positioning. He needs his team to be in the right positioning. And when he sees the right conditions, then he can say, now's the time, I'm going to make the play. A lot of times what you should be doing when you come to YouTube, when you watch Lev's stuff, you should be focused on what he is not doing. Approach this content like you're a surgical apprentice. You're not here just consuming content. What you're here is you are in here learning about the surgery. Lives are at stake. There's real money on the line. I'm trading with real money. Lev is trading with real money that are buying houses, right? I just bought my Tesla in cash outright with money that I bought from trading. This is real life stuff. Don't take this content lightly. Don't come here and just say, oh, yeah, I'm just going to watch and listen in one ear and I'm doing something else and I got 10 screens up. If you want to get good, you have to approach this like you're a surgeon. Before you come to the content here at Chart Nation, you should be washing your hands, putting on your medical scrubs. And when you go in, you are in the operating room. You are learning about an operation. You can't learn how to operate from a textbook. You can't just say, do the incision here, take out the organ, and then sew it back up. You're going to kill people like that. So don't approach this content like that. And step by step, we're going to be here for you, everything that you're going to need along the way. And just to show you that you can find these pinpoint moves when you know how to use the tools of where. And then you're going to use your indicator to show you what, right? Your indicator can also even show you where. But we're going to get in there and show you so you can really make those Pico moves, so you can really start nailing moves. Anyways, guys, that's it. New York is at lunch. It was a good trading day. I took the short, nailed the short, and I actually, I didn't, I didn't take the long, simply just because I wasn't at my computer. But I did take the short there, and I knew exactly where to pay myself, right? Target. And so I look forward to being here in the future and showing you guys a lot of cool stuff. That's it. I'm out of here. We'll see you guys next time. I'll probably be posting some Bitcoin updates. If you have any questions, hit me up. I'm here for you all the time in the Discord. Let's fucking go and let's have an amazing 2026. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Let me click this button.